Hello, my name is Justin. Those of you who know me, my fans should subscribe and share, and go to my Patreon to support me. Those of you who know me know I enjoy equal opportunity. So I criticize everything I can easily criticize. I criticize trauma-based mind control and said yes, communists want to control us. But there are some serious issues from some right-wing people, which we saw in recent elections in my home country. The United States has undergone demographic change, mass immigration, and they got rid of the anti-miscegenation laws. For those who don't know the history of America, um, basically when we had slavery, slave owners, um, a lot of fun and sex with lot the slave women. So not all, but the vast majority of Black Americans have at least some white ancestry because that's what happened, and often our last names are the owners, same last name as the owners of the plantation, often our great 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 grandfathers. But um, after the Civil War, like in the 1890s and stuff, they passed the anti-miscegenation laws. You and a lot of states could go to jail for marrying someone outside of your race. The Supreme Court declared those laws unconstitutional in 1969, I think. The Loving case. A white man and a black woman got married in Virginia, and they were told by the authorities in Virginia they had to get divorced, or else they would go to prison, or they would have to move to the state. So the wife, she read up on the law, the black wife, she read up on the law and understood this was illegal or unconstitutional. They got a lawyer and they took the case to the Supreme Court, which ruled the anti miscegenation laws were unconstitutional. So in recent years in America, among people who are fertile and can still have children, there's been a comparatively high rate of interracial marriage among all groups. So you have a lot of conservative older people who are like, oh my God, my grandchildren are mixed race. Oh my God, this is the end times. Jesus save us. I'm not joking. I'm having wine and being silly, but they really do say this. And I had a friend from New York when he was working in Georgia. And some of his older white um, colleagues were going on about these horrible changes, and their grandchildren were like mixed race because. And my friend felt that they were giving him a hard time because my friend is into Asians, but he felt that they were giving him a hard time. But I'm like, dude, all you had to tell him is like you couldn't control your children. Why the hell do you think you control me? But yeah, a lot of countries which were predominantly white, America, Europe, and Asia, are going through. I mean, there's not just immigration, but you do have a lot of interracial marriages, and a lot of people do have mixed race children or grandchildren, and that's also causing political. It's causing a little bit of political chaos. Even within my family, I already mentioned, obviously during slavery, already part white, but my one of my cousins, he had a child with a woman from the Dominican Republic, and his daughter is brown skinned, lighter than me, and her hair is wavier than me, and her nose is more Caucasian than mine. So my cousin, his uncle, my older cousin is like, oh my god, he's not the same color as us because these two cousins are dark skinned dudes, a lot darker than me, and that cousin was just like remarked like, oh my god, your daughter, she looks different from us. But I meant whatever, she's beautiful. But yes, she was a shock to older people in my family because both of my parents are from the south, and she is I guess very multicultural. My mother and speaking Spanish, and there are esa es una locura. Qué asco. Yeah, I'm saying the older people in my family going, "Que asco! Eso es tonteria. Eso es una locura. Nuestra Sabrina. Ella es dominicana." People who speak Spanish don't understand what I'm saying, and I'm not saying this to be offensive. I am just joking about the attitudes of some of the older people in my family who were shocked that my cousin had children with a Dominican woman, and obviously he's bicultural. And of my younger relatives in Queens, I have two other cousins, and New York City is going through some demographic change. They too could marry some non-black or someone who's not African American if they are black. And then the people in my family will be going, "Oh my God, oh my God, what is happening? Jesus, come save us." These are the end days. I travel a lot. If I were to have children, I'm in Europe right now. My children could be whatever kind of mixed race too. And then old people in my family would also go, "Oh my God, these are the end days, the end times. Jesus save us." And so when I make fun of people from the West talking like this, yes, there's a lot of older white people who are like this. But definitely there are older black people in my family who are like this. Some people just can't adapt to change. But change will come. But I think this is hilarious. Yeah, change comes to society. See, changes have actually happened before throughout the centuries and after thousands of years. And they're happening now. And they'll happen again long after we're gone. So let me hmm, put the last bit of wine in here. And last bit of wine. And I can finish this video. But yeah, the fact that you have a lot of interracial marriages going on in America and Europe, and in other Western countries too, is definitely causing political chaos. But that is what it is. People will marry who they want to marry, as they should. Um, I call it racism in all kinds of forms. So parents and grandparents and whoever can't dictate to you who you can marry. If you want to marry somebody of another race, you certainly can. And that's that. And if you come from a family that disapproves, you will just have to deal with it. However they deal with it. I mean, I suggest that these people, go to their psychiatrist and get some therapy because it's not like you're killing somebody and going to a store and shooting people. You're just marrying who you want to marry. That's all. And I do take a general conservative viewpoint of marriage, mainly because I'm thinking of the continuation society. I meant two men can't reproduce together, two women can't reproduce together. I'm not saying hate on same sex situations at all. But I do think that there were people on the left who wanted to use LGBTQ issues to destroy anything they called heteronormative out of hate. This was not meant of support of gay people. Like in the United States, for example, less than 10% of gay people get married. Most gay people don't want to get married. But you had certain politicians who made it a political issue. And this was not to help gay people at all. This was to show how progressive they were while they were screwing out most Americans, gay or straight. And these sorts of things change too. I don't know how most people will view LGBTQ issues in 5 or 10 years. I am critical when people use LGBTQ issues to demonize all men, particularly straight men, or any gay man who doesn't want to be transgender. So, and to put like transgenders on a pedestal or something like that, or transgenders and lesbians on a pedestal, like demonizing men in general, whether straight or gay. These people, they're crap. We definitely do have them, and I call out that kind of bigotry. But still, it's funny to look at the people, particularly in America, although this happens in Europe, but I'm laughing at the Americans because I'm from America. Oh my God, Trump save us from our children and grandchildren marrying people of different races. Save us from our families becoming mixed race. Oh my God, we're so scared. It's the end of the world. Please subscribe and share. And for those of you who support my work, subscribe to me on Patreon. That's all for now. Have a good day and goodbye. And I think I will do one more video and then I'm going to go to sleep. One more glass of wine. And yeah, I'm a little silly, but this is a serious topic and we all need to laugh. I don't want to seem like I'm on Fox News.